Kinda weird, but okay, I would say. Okay, we have to go to Irabeth with this one. What's the people in Dresden? Oh, damn. Okay. The one-eyed there, the storyteller, Arsenal Hiller. God, it's like a long run. Where should I think the prison. Where's the prison? Prison. Yeah, like next year will be probably just companion stuff. From what I'm seeing here. Or just wait a second. Just to answer the question, I wanted, like, the Blood Rager was the one I wanted to try. I wanted to try the Cavalier. I think it's Knight of the Wall. Or Gendarme. One of those. Run through entry just. Yeah, like the whole entire city. That's crazy. Yeah, I wanted to try the Gendarme or the Knight of the Wall from the Cavalier. I wanted to try the Blood Rager with the Spell Eater. Or more like all of them, because all of them are pretty cool. And I wanted to try something else, but I wasn't sure which one. I think it was the White Mage. But like the White Mage was probably it's just like a cleric again. It's just like a normal cleric. Okay, accept. Yeah, I'll skill afterwards. Prison. Let's talk to the Societe's brother then. Where is he? Oh. Social Imposter. Who are you? What do you know about my brother? Speak, speak, scum. The brother, huh? Yeah, you do look like him. Come on, holy man. Give me a dozen lashes. Social, what's wrong with you? It's like I had a bad dream or an evil fate joke. Please help me make sense of this before I lose my mind. Who are you really? Name is Graham. Abada knows my last name. He's got it written all down, but it's above your rank to know your lineage. How you connect to the Hell Knights? What's the connection? I served them. Well, used to. I was a soldier of the Order of the Nail, Extirpators chapter. Damn them all. Then I ran away from them and I wasn't cut out to serve like that. I wasn't a knight, not even a squire, just infantry. I got sick of getting my back whipped, so I had the idea I hit the armor at night, and when I got the chance, I just ran. Tell me about the experts chapter. What there to talk about? They are scum, just like the rest of the Black Chat brutes. What was our captain thinking when he got us hired by them? Maybe he hoped they would knight him. Or maybe he just want money. They have deep pockets. The Orders of the Nail Extirpators chapter, they mostly hunt monsters. You know, dragons, other beasts. Study them, stuff them. They didn't tell me what they were doing in the Worldwound. Maybe they decided to hunt some disordered beast who grew tentacles and horns because of the demonic scourge. They, you know, turned into freaks. They do pay well, but they make you work for every coin. If you do anything they don't like, they beat you with a stick or a whip. They don't pity people at all. Even their own, not to mention us. In the year I served them, the unit shrank by half, so I ran away. I wanted to live too much. How do you know the name Trevor Vanek? I was his valet for a year. Polished his black armor, tightened his strap. I was a drudge, all in all. He's evil, that Trevor. The devil of a man. He had punished me so many times. A whip for every slip is what he would say. A whip for every slip. You're lying scum. I'll show you. Yeah, you're his brother, alright. He even used to bare his teeth like you do. You scum, he would say. If your ears don't work, let's see if your back gets the message. That's not true, it can't be. Where are you going when Anivia caught you? Wouldn't you like to know? I thought I would go to Mendev, sell the armor and use the money to keep going. Didn't matter where. Maybe in the River Kingdoms, maybe to Eresia. I don't care, just as long as it's away from demons and demon fighters. Okay, where's Trevor now? With the other Knights of the Pike. I hope they whipped him good for losing his armor. What a cleric. Haven't seen your brother for a long time. Give me the map. I'll show you where the camp was when I escaped. They probably haven't gone far. I don't want to believe that Trevor became a Hell Knight. Please, we need to get there and find out yourself. Let's go sincerely. He's not going anywhere. Sure, go on. Good luck getting down there. Yeah, I don't have to do this right now, probably. So now is the question, shall we go? Where shall I go? Let's just go with the quest from our chalet. We have to go to Irabeth anyways, so let's go to Irabeth first. Go. Yeah, maybe we will get it. Like I have a little bit longer time than 2 PM. So maybe we can do at least like the companion stuff and then I can close the stream for today.
As it should be.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know. I know there is. You mean this one? Yeah, I don't know, I just always that's like a it's like a fetish for me. Like I always have every quest open. I don't know why, even if it's completed. It's just like just a weird fetish for me. But yeah, I just it's kinda, I need to see my completed ones to feel better about myself. It's just a better feeling to see like, oh, there's so much green stuff and such a low amount of red stuff. So I'm feeling proud of myself. That's that's why. Okay. Irabeth. I have a question for you. What do you do? Wait, shouldn't I? There was like the other thing. Wait, I have to go. After I talked to Avilene, there was like a notification up here. Ask Irabeth about it. So they literally meant the dream. Okay, wow, I was confused. I don't keep secrets from you, Commander. I used to think reclaiming Dresden was a hopeless dream, but now, thanks to you, even winning this war seems possible. Still, the victory is our common cause, the dreams of the entire crusade forces. My personal dream is more modest, putting an end to Baphomet's Templars once and for all. To prevent them from invading our ranks and poisoning the minds of our warriors with their deceit. Rearmament is another thing we would do well to pursue. Our armor falls into despair at an alarming rate, and our warriors' blades are barely sharp enough to pierce the skin of the weakest demon. I understand that Mendev's coffers aren't bottomless, and if we can't order ready-made weapons, I would be glad to get half a ton of cold iron. Wait, are we still dreaming? A ton of adamantine then, or 2. That would be enough for 10 plus the damage. Okay. What was this whispering? Yeah. Look who it is. Hi. I have a question for you. One is in my sage, but what do you dream of? What else could I desire when I have my Beth? Or should I quit hiding? You put the commander up to this task. Isn't you feeling shy, are we? Fine, I'll act like I never saw you. So, Commander. Ah, wait, this was hair. This was hair whispering. Wow, okay. Was no place to be thinking about one's needs, yes, not desires. But when the war's over, you mean, then we will have a chance to think about something other than just surviving. Learn something other than fighting. You know, when I was really little, I would always hang out around the kitchen whenever the cook was getting the fresh bread out of the oven. Big steaming loaves that smelled so good. Maybe it's stupid, but I keep thinking, when the war is over, I'm going to build a big stone oven in my house and learn how to bake bread just like that. Okay, alright, you can rewatch yourself now. Okay, who else is here? Sia, Fear, Horgus. I don't even know where they're. Ah, I literally have to check on the map. Wow, all his borrowed dreams. So. Okay. This is Captain Odin. Do we need to... No, Odin. So, Storyteller. Stranglehold, Trader, Arcane Trader. Okay, we're going for the Storyteller first. Yeah, I love running around asking people about a dream, so yes. It feels so non-rewarding. Like maybe afterwards if the quest like turning into a good new quest, it probably feels good. But yeah, right now it's terrible. Oh wait, I got something. Hand over the bloodstained page I found in the molten scar. No, he is here again. That terrible grating voice, the horrific semblance of a face. The monster's appearance, myriad insects, forming a body with 2 arms and 2 legs. He touches me and the disgusting creature attacks my flesh, covering me. They are eating me, they are hungry and will devour everything except my eyes and tongue. So I can see this damn page. So I can translate the runes written in the ancient, long-forgotten elven language. And I translate, it hurts so much. I tried to lie to him. I changed the translation, but he saw through my lie. He got angry and now I'm lying, I'm not. He takes one of the insects from my face and squishes it with his fingers over the inkwell. Then he dips the quill in it and writes with my blood over the runes. And I continue to dictate. Calistria, when will this be over? Let me die, Xanthi, let me die. Oh god, such terrible, horrible torture. This poor man was tortured to decrypt my notes. He was so tormented that his suffering became thick like molasses. My mind is drowning in. My own memories are hidden by these images of horror. I can try to get through them, but I will need your help. Tell me everything you've seen and heard. I will try to lean on your words, to use them as a light in the darkness of my forgotten past. I see, a magic shape. There's a force pulsating in the center. You've seen the ritual. Tell me, what was it what was its central point? A magic knot. Oof. Okay, I'm not even sure. A dead man, they killed a crusader and conducted the ritual over his corpse. Let's do this. Dead man, I don't understand. I feel something else. Alive. A living soul in the eye of the whirlwind. I don't understand how one ritual can tie up the energies of death and the abyss. They are current in the world ephemera and are contra-directional. Forgive me, Commander, I cannot get any further. Everything is vague and unclear. The screams of this poor lad keep ringing in my ears. Okay. Okay, like I found pages. Like this was probably at the start of the game somewhere. I didn't talk to this guy in ages. Let's go with the dream stuff first. Oh, I haven't been surprised with a strange by a strange question for a long time. She not when beside you I hear the weightless threat of a succubus who has stepped onto the path of redemption. No wonder she wants to know more about mortals and their dreams. Perhaps my dreams will disappoint you, child, and still I will find and I will answer. I have to admit, I suffer from insomnia. Every night, as soon as I lie down, the ghosts of those who are remembered and those are forgotten stand around my bed. The stories I have gathered swarm in my head. My mattress becomes hard like stone and my pillow ice cold. Maybe if I had a softer bed, I would fall asleep quicker. Although I suppose it's not about the bed. Okay. I found a page that might interesting you. I see myself, young and energetic, able to see. Oh gods, have I found the key to my past? Finally, I will find out what my mind has been hiding from me. Thank you, Tanala. Please follow me to the story. Let us embark this journey together. They're leaving. I just give all the stuff to him now because, as I said, like I didn't talk to this guy since in ages. So the people of Kionan faced the coming of Earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers. All of them hurry to the gate of Sovirian. Looking around fearfully, a clean, safe world is waiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Gularia. I am ashamed, and I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of the catastrophe, but my will is strong and I am staying. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decisions with my recklessness? My choice makes them coward, traitors of their home. One of them, my former mentor, he looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a tree bark cover. In case you change your mind, with a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watched the gate of Sovirian stone close, separating me from them. It is time for me to go now. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between the worlds. In case you have changed your mind, he hopes the burden I should it voluntarily will be too much work. I will lose my heart and find my way to Sovian. That will never happen. My mouth said stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I use my force pride as a shield against my fear of what is to come. Okay, what is outside the fleet? No fight. Your meant as a mage, then you must be 2, yes. Okay, your meant as a mage. We're going with this. Yes, I'm an archmage and this title is well deserved. I acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic, but curiosity always pushes me forward. New knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. The elves decide to flee, not fight. They are afraid to lose what they have. They were rulers, long-lived and powerful. They valued their lives and sunshine too much to enter a fight with the aftermath of the Earthfall. What is this Sevorian stone? A magnificent crystal bent into an arch by a mighty hand of an ancient divine creator. Our gate to other worlds, it breathes power, it dreams of eternity. Why are you angry at your fellow elves? I spent many of 100 years in Kionan. I have always admired the way my kinfolk cared for the forest that was our home. But the rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Golarion. On its places, all the forms it manifests in. I traveled widely and then came home and told my kinfolk about my travels. But they weren't interested. They only cared about Kionan. Their lack of desire to hear about the wider world makes me sad and angry. Okay, what happens next? Airfall happened at night. That is like the catastrophe which happened in this one. Yes. I am standing at the top of my tower, many miles to the north of Kionan, and I see a blaze far from the south. I heard a horrendous rumble. The air is groaning, giving way to a huge rock rushing down on my world. And then a blow, vibrating that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowls of Galarian and up to the walls of the sky. Crunching bones, blood from burst vessels, filling my eyes with darkness. Drowning in timeless along with countless denizens of Galarian. Never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come round, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind. But no, little by little, I begin to see the stone wall. I am alive, but why is it so dark? The answer is quick and the smell of ash everywhere. The great burn sacrifice filled in the air with incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Azeland. Great clouds of ash covered the sky, cutting us off from the sun and the moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. God, come on. I can't. How much more? My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clenched my teeth and stand up to watch Earthfall, proudly like the last Archmage of Kiranshot. Why would my world really perish like this? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I am still alive and I can fight Earthfall. And the darkness, not run from it in a blind panic. Like my kinfolk. My cowardly teacher, but what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save empires from their destruction. What can I do? I am but one archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. What is Earthfall? A disaster of untold proportions. An unborn planet dropped on Galarian by blind fate or someone's evil will. A blow so strong that the continent of Aslan is destroyed within moments. Turned to ashes, wiped off the face of Galarian. In this burnt sacrifice, clouds of ash and dust are born, stealing our sun. Without the warmth of our star, the air cools, the soil is barren, dark creatures crawl out of their layers to rule. And the most frightening thing, without the sun, all hope dies in the heart. This is the age of darkness. What was the tower that you mentioned? It's my retreat in the north of Kiernan. My home away from home, my observatory. From its top, I watched the stars, and when they were correctly aligned, the other worlds as well. Here in the northern wastelands, I found the highest mountains and built a tower on top of it. On clear days, I could see the mists over the lake of mists and veils in the sea. That's how high it was. Doing the next. No, I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. It is merciless. It does not simply destroy life. Kills in error. Ending the grandness of Galarian civilizations. They will sink into oblivion and be forgotten as if they ever existed. I need to think. Forgive me, I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before it. I'm most likely because I played the main role in it. It is so strange to see myself feel the emotions tearing up inside of me. Those that I felt a long time ago and not remember. It's like I split. It became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with the ancient elves' writings on your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past. We will find out how my story ended and perhaps even why I forgot it. Their stories. I'm gonna say, I will talk to him again. I will literally write that down that I don't forget it. But right now I can't. I want to do the quest at least. I literally want to do at least the quests, and I will not finish the quests, the companion quests, if I don't. Like today, at least. God, this was a long text. Let's just do the companion stuff. Borrowed Dreams. Arsenal, the one-eyed devil. Where are all those people? Arsenal, Nistra. I have to us both. Captain Harmattan, the Sarkane Weaver, Cherry Trader. Okay, we're going to those two now. Sia, Horgus, Worm, Ramian, one-eyed devil. Ramian, Horgus, Worm. Okay. Torgelinda, nope. I just want to do those two quests. Like I think the social quest is Oh, maybe nah. But I'm just doing the Rochelet, and the next time I'll do the social stuff. Arsenal. Perhaps you've heard about the wound that sometimes opens in my chest. I remember this kind of environment. We're going with the dream. It's a rather strange question indeed, but if it's an order, I will answer. There's a saying: one can't win a war, and keep their gloves white. Yes, I do understand that there isn't much time and energy left for the landscaping while when you are fighting hordes of demons to death every day. But Abaddon knows how I would love to see Dresden neat and tidy for just one day. No missing cobbles in the street. Everything sparkling clean, flower beds blooming, and all the laws trimmed. Glory and order instead of all this filth. Okay, well that's short answer, I guess. Nistra. Well, okay. I just realized that there's another quest here. Mia is that's probably the elf in Winter Sun. Okay, cool. That's how I get quests done. Like I'm just, I was literally not talking to them the whole time because I was like on the run. Like that's what I have the issue with this game at the moment. Like you have a lot of stuff to do in the crusade stuff, and there's so much things to explore, and I don't know, like, I keep forgetting stuff. Like, there's so much to do. I have a question, that's like the dream. I have no time for dreaming, Commander. There's a war on. But I suppose there's several experiments I always want to try to conduct on plants from the first world. I have heard that they possess unusual properties, but obtaining such plants is difficult, as you can imagine. I found Mia meshes on a cliff near Winter Sun. Okay, let's go for this one. So she's alive and absorbed in her research. As I thought, I will set off immediate command to arrest her for the desertion. And I also request your presence. Okay. Captain Harmattan. Oh, not this one. Or Dreams. Illo, Rami, and Horgus, Fire is here. Konomi, Sia, Horgus, Remian, One-Eyed Devil. Okay, let's go to Sia. And who is missing? Why? Who's Fi? I can't remember this name. Like at all. Wilson? Who was Fi? Let's see us here. Guess for it might seem strange what you dream of. Many young men and women have laid down their lives in this war. They came here young and fearless, just wind up dead. Bring them all back to life, that's my dream. Okay, that was him. The one-eyed devil. Dream? When I get rich, I'll retire. I'll go to Taldor and buy a villa by the sea from some broke noble. Maybe even buy their title. I'll surround myself with such luxuries that even ancient Taldan emperors will envy me from the afterlife. I will have a pipe organ in my dining room and have it played while I dine. Oh, and harps and bells. Okay. You want to buy some natives and not show me the money first. Oh, that's for suit. Okay, nice. Got money somehow. The next one was Remian. Remian. You will never believe the rumors that are flying around. The rumors about you. They are saying you are not only there to place a demon in the server creator, but that you are on more intimidated terms than ordinary companions. Let's say it's true. Ursula has repented on her sins. I am trying to help her get a path to a good moral life. I believe you, honestly, I believe you, and I have nothing but admiration for your bravery. I remember her every day in my prayers, and I ask the goddess to help her on the arduous path. But if she has someone beside her who can awaken tender feelings in her heart, perhaps that will make the journey a little bit easier to bear. Okay, yeah, that's me. It would be easier to tell you the things I don't dream of. Dreams are the life-giving rain which, without which our waking existence would be a barren desert. And in Dresden, it is especially easy to dream of better things, alas. For instance, my current quarters comprise a cramped little room with a terribly cold floor. No day goes by where I do not dream of a warm rug for that floor. You know, soft with patterns like they weave in Katapesh. Oh, how light my feet would be each day to step onto that rug. Okay, well, I have to go. It's okay. Ask Hilor. August? Oh yeah, August. August Realm. Okay, the dream. I am well past my prime. I have seen far too much death to be afraid of dying myself. But I don't want to get old. However, if one has enough money, one can bribe time itself. Take Queen Godfrey. I wish I could afford the magic potion she had been using to stay young for over a century. Okay. Hilo and Vi. No idea where they are. Like, for real. I think one of them is probably in the tavern. Has to be. I want to Google it right now. Oh, fine, the tavern keeper. Yep, that's what I thought. What do you dream of? Well-being, prosperity, and dwarven whiskey. I once had a taste of the stuff they distill under the mountains. Since then, I've dreamed of getting a still like the ones they use, but they are secretive. Don't shed in a pity. Go so long. Don't think Hilo is here. Like, where was Hilo again? Wasn't Hilo like... Where was Hilo? Can't remember. Hilo was the one... who always had those stories from me. Damn, I can't remember where he was. It's in the commander's court? Can it be? Yeah, and literally I talked to him once at the start of the game, and then in Dresden I never talked to him actually. Yeah. Let me go into the citadel. I think he must be somewhere there.
I'll go ahead.
Hmm. I really don't know where he was. Damn. Come on. Take it.
That is not far.
Is he in here?
In due time.
Hmm.
All according
Evan?
to plan.
Maybe? I was here already, fuck. Yeah, gotta say, I just checked. Because I want to end in now. Now I have to do something else. Yeah, okay. In the inn, second floor. I will probably never have found it again. I had to. There's no way.
What a
Oh,
find.
no. Hello. The dream. I would give everything away to see my lovely girl Luri again one last time. Yeah. I can tell I would have never found this guy again. I talked to him at the start once, and in Tres I've never talked to this guy. Yeah. That was lazy. Yeah, back to, I don't know, we're
That's
done.
not far.
About to new dreams. There we go. Let's see what he sees this time. It's a city for the dreams. Is it enough for you? Yes, you can't even imagine how many new dreams I have there now. Let's go. I want to show you everything I've got. Fun fact, I did somehow at like mid-game, I did romance the Darren, like Darren. And I have no idea how this was happening. Like, it was just like, oh, okay, and now I'm romancing this guy. What the fuck? And yeah, I never heard of him before. I never heard of him again so far. Kinda weird. Arshali's dream is no longer empty. You arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smell of Anivia's fresh bread intertwines with the stench of the Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dreams. The bells and harp strings procedure the sweet melodies the one-eyed devil wished for. The storyteller luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy, and the trimmed lawn on which it stands would have filled Arsenault's heart with utter joy. Do you see how many different things are in here? Now I can too dream like an immortal. Looks like a pile of trash. I'm genuinely happy for you. Thank Desna, thank you for your help. I would have never collected these dreams without you. Would you like to take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams and do tell me if they look like things mortals dream about. Maybe you will give me some hints on how to make them better.
In due time.
I think it's like that's true with the dreams, that it's like it's not their dream. Not her dream actually. It is like just info. Ravenous Greater Shadow. Luri. Okay.
All according to plan.
Expecting those guys, they're crusaders. What if I told you this is not a dream? Damn, Daddy, I'm here, I'm alive. Witness create a shadow. Version my venomous butterfly. Wait, be careful, Tanana. Where are you, my darling? We used to be as happy as canopy of stars. Let me have a taste of your sweetest ramen one last more time. Huh? Okay. What's happening? Yeah. I'm sorry, you weren't supposed to see that. I didn't want you to. I didn't even want to see that myself. Who was that? An old friend from days long gone. A shadow I wanted to erase him from my memory once and for all. The nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget about that, and I almost succeeded. But now he is haunting my newfound dreams. Why everything was going so well. This must be what mortals call nightmares, right? I guess this is another confirmation that I'm now fully exploring the dream world. But will be brave enough to enter it again, knowing that he's waiting for me there. There are so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with their nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry that you had to watch that awful spectacle unfold. Now please excuse me, I need some time alone to think about everything you've just seen. Oh, gone? Was it like the quest already? Okay, she's gone. She's still my companion, right? Right? Oh yeah, she's in my... Oh. Oh. I was just like, no. Please don't be gone. Do I see her on the map? Ah, okay, she's still on the map. Let's walk up and talk to her. I want to see if I can actually talk about it. Huh. Like, I literally played for 4 hours and it feels like I did 0 progress. Just because all the side stuff and companion things is like... It's so interesting to do. So it's just like, at some point in this game, I literally feel like, what did I do today? I literally did nothing. I'm sorry that the dream turned into a nightmare. Don't be sorry to me, it's all part of my journey, and it's like, it would be very naive to imagine my path to redemption as a sequence of pleasant dreams only. I've already described my countless evil deeds to you. Mortals suffer from nightmares born in their past, and I am glad that I had the chance to experience them as well. The sheriff from who was that? Please don't ask. I don't want to be reminded of. I knew him in the past, and I was hoping that he would never reappear in my life. We both caused each other a lot of pain. Please don't make me relive it all. Okay, we're just like not digging too deep into that. Like, I'm doing it later on. If the companion quest goes on. I'm not really sure. Shall I skill? Nah, like I have to go, as I said. Social. We'll do social.